Welcome back, everybody. It is Vlad coming at you here on the 16th of February 2022 around 6 p.m. here in the central United States. Just wanted to give you an update here on ImpactXP token. As you can see over here at Etherscan, just kind of looking through some of the holders and everything. Top 1,000 holders essentially. It's not horrible. If you look at the way that this, is distributed throughout the holders, there's 17,500 almost holders in Impact XP at the moment, and your top 1,000 holders, most of them are holding less than, way less than a percentage, and so really good. I'm pretty close to the top 1,000. I think I used to be in the top 1,000, but we've had some, some buy-ins here as of late, and so they've passed me. It looks like, because I used to be in like the 600s at one point, but yeah, I've been bumped out, looks like. But yeah, I mean, I've got quite a bit of Impact XP myself, as you can see here. So if I get this to zoom in a little bit for you, I've got like 39 trillion myself at the moment in that wallet. Not necessarily on my wallets on Impact XP, but it is one of my large. I think that's my largest wallet of it. So if I was gonna be found on Etherscan, I'm just shy of the 1,000 mark for that wallet. But yeah, let's hop right into it, guys. I am not your financial advisor. I am just sharing my opinions, perceptions, ambitions, and intentions of possible things to come. Part of Saitama Wolfpack. Go Wolfpack, right? Impact XP, Wafer, Shaman King, Inu, any of those that are tied to SideMask. Essentially, I do videos on those guys. Okadoka. Over here on Twitter, this be me. Disabled Vet, used to be in the Navy, nuclear reactor operator on the fast attack submarine, the USS Bremerton SSN 698, which has now been decommissioned. It was actually decommissioned as the longest serving submarine in naval history just this past year. And so really proud to see the Bremerton go down in history here just recently. And, it's an old boat. When I got to that submarine, it was older than I was, basically, already. But if you hadn't seen the news on Saitama and stuff, John Saley, he is, part of Saitama community, it looks like here. Him and Michael Thompson and everything. And I did have the pleasure of seeing him in Las Vegas when we were there for SideMask. This is my video I recorded. I was like, that's John Saley, and I flipped my phone out and I was sitting here like following him through the lobby, basically. You can kind of tell I'm like trying not to be like, obvious, kind of like just, inconspicuous, following this guy with my phone, basically. And, but yeah, I knew exactly who that was. I mean, he's hard to miss. He's freaking giant, like 7 feet tall. That trench coat, if I had that trench coat on, it would literally drag the ground. You know what I mean? I'm like 6'1". I'm not a short guy. But yeah, this guy right here, I don't know. It might have been his bodyguard even. Or it might have just been somebody else. Who knows? The way he walked in like that with him, just like that behind him, I think he was his bodyguard. The haircut kind of gives it away too. A lot of military guys or ex-military guys are bodyguards and stuff. So, but yeah, let's hop right over to Impact XP, official Impactor Prime, which is Jod. If you haven't already, make sure you come over here and follow him. This news came out a little while ago. Let me make sure to refresh this page. About 6 hours ago or so. DJ Cam Bennett, want to give a shout out to @MJ25Hoops for putting me on to investing in this new upcoming cryptocurrency hashtag ImpactXP. And he says that he's definitely bullish, and I would have to agree, right? Impactor Prime, Shaka put that out. But this is one of the things I did want to cover in today's video, kind of the main thing about today's video, essentially. We'll get into this. So Impact XP is partnering with all sorts of different charities, and they're doing all sorts of different, work to help the environment and make an impact throughout the world and stuff like that in different communities. So in this particular move, they are doing a partnership with PennyAppeal Australia, and they are making an impact by planting water wells, essentially providing water in Sri Lanka and India this time around, and they're going to provide photos of the wells once they have been installed so that everybody can see them. Hashtag inevitable, absolutely. Just really exciting to see them continue to, make an impact already in the world, even though they just launched their project just a couple months ago. They have not been around very long at all. And so they're already doing really good things, making a big impact out there, not just in the crypto space, but in real world places where children, need water and stuff like that. That's a real need. And if we get into it, let's look over here. PennyAppeal, you can follow them on Twitter and stuff at PennyAppeal AU. Our way of doing charity is simple. We take your small change and make a big difference with it. You can check them out at pennyappeal.org.au, which I have that pulled up over here. Whenever you first land on that page, essentially, it's going to probably give you a different, you'll land here on their main page. And so if you want to hop on over where it says Our Work and then click on Thirst Relief, it should bring you here. And you can kind of scroll down and look and read this. Globally, 5,000 children die from drinking dirty water every day. 785 million people in this world do not have access to safe, clean water. In developing countries, around 80% of all the illnesses are due to contaminated water and poor sanitation. Don't let dirty water end a life. Donate today to bring safe, clean water to communities around the world. Remember, even small change can make a big difference. And so they've got the thirst relief hand pumps and deep water wells. Building a well is an excellent way to honor the memory of a loved one. Help save those lives by providing communities with access to clean, safe water, starting at $396 per well. Then there's the solar powered water and power centers. We're innovating by harnessing the power of the sun to provide water and electricity. These incredible feats of engineering can provide water and electricity to entire communities. So that's really awesome as well. I really like that because I had some ideas with that myself, but I have a little bit different take on things. So I still think that my idea is viable, and I'm going to be getting with Jod on, possibly making that come to life eventually, whether it takes us a few years or whatever the case may be. I definitely wanted to pursue that because it does solve the problem of having access to water in the middle of nowhere, in like a desert or something like that. And, you wouldn't have to worry about it being contaminated. Even if it was like a deep water well, you could take and use evaporation essentially and purify the water and remove all of the impurities, any contaminants, stuff like that. And people, could also have access to electricity as well. You could incorporate electricity into some of the designs as long as there was, water source with running water nearby. Hydroelectric power is very easily done. So lots of different projects that I'm hoping to maybe partner with and see what happens. So hopping right into it though, they do have a video down here. They've got more bring thirst relief to those in need. You guys can read. I'm not going to sit here and just draw this all out, but they do have some like figures down here at the bottom. Essentially, like it costs $31,000, almost $32,000 to build a well. But you can donate $240 a month. $240 a month will get you teamed up with other generous donors so you can transform communities together. So really cool. I'm hoping that I can do that down the road myself as an individual business owner even. I really like that idea because, like to think about the stuff that we take for granted, like here in the United States, if you're one of my viewers, or just any of my viewers, if you can go over to your kitchen sink and turn on the water and you can get like clean drinking water, not have to worry about dying from drinking it, you should count yourself blessed. I know I sure do. Don't take that for granted. There are so many people in the world that do not have access to that, and some of them never will. They'll die before that day comes. But yeah, guys, PennyAppeal, if you are interested, I've got the links right down below where you click show more. It'll give you the link right down there. Let's look over here. ImpactXP official. Not much really for their Twitters the last couple of days. Just that PennyAppeal and the DJ Cam Bennett tweet that I'd seen. So not really much more for this video. It's going to be fairly short today. If we look over here on, like this is one of my videos on ImpactXP. Like I said, I've got different links. Their website, if you haven't checked that out. ImpactXP official's Twitter, Jod's Twitter, the CEO. We've got Dex Tools pulled up already. There's an Etherscan. I've got that pulled up. We were on that page already. They've got Telegram, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, Facebook, ImpactXP Discord, all that and stuff. So you can definitely go in and check that out, and everything. Let me pull this over here real quick out of the way. I want to make sure I don't have any sort of sensitive information pulled up and inside of my video, so that I have to, mess around with it later. But okay, so let's no, that's the wrong window, you goober. All right, bring this back over here. Now you guys can see we're back over here. This is Etherscan. If you want to, you can come over and look at transfers essentially, and you can see like, oh, 3 hours ago somebody ran one through. I ran one through last night. It hasn't been 24 hours ago. Let's see if I can find it. I want to find it. I think, or actually no, that was I ran it through. That wasn't yesterday. It was like the day before. My bad. We won't do this because it's like been a couple days ago. But yeah, I did purchase a few trillion Impact XP just like 2 days ago on the dip. But if you want to look at their Dex tools, 99 out of 99 score on Dex over here, and the chart today just kind of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But if you look at the, let's see if we can zoom out, Shim. This chart goes back to 30th of January. Let's go 30-minute chart. I want to go back further. I have to I bet you have to drag it and now it's going to populate. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So here's launch. This is 25 November 21. As you can see, this token has not been around for very long. 1st of December. But look, this is like where, here's launch. And then here's December, kind of held steady. Boom, took off towards the end of December. Moving right along into January. I mean, my investment 6 timed. Essentially what I had in Impact XP, it was worth like over 6 times what it is now. Back right over in here. I haven't sold a token. I bought, like I said, I just bought another 6.5 trillion the other day, on a dip, so right now, for you to be able to look at this chart and know that you're going to be coming back towards that all-time high, it's a good time to be looking at this project and wondering, hey, is Impact XP one of the projects that I want to invest in? And if so, I definitely recommend that you do your research and get yourself a bag of it, because it's going to take off real soon. You've got Impact XP and Saitama are both titanium sponsors for the Crypto Dubai event coming up on the 16th of March, just a month from today, and the 17th, and that's taking place in Dubai. And they are going to be, like I said, over there representing and one of the sponsors for that event. So I expect big things on this chart over the next coming weeks, as you see that event creep up, and then also as they get their game more developed. I believe they're supposed to possibly, it's been rumored that there's going to be a demo of the game that you can play at the Crypto Dubai event. So if that happens, I'm hoping that with all the good news and with them having that partnership there, being a sponsor, that will help their price charts see us get back towards that all-time high that we saw in January. And I don't expect this, honestly, to once we get past it, I really don't expect us to ever look back. The great thing about these projects is they're moving quickly, and they're kind of learning off of each other, and they can see, if they do this, it's well received. If they do this, it's not as well received. So it gives them the opportunity to kind of see how to do their own launches and stuff like that when they've got another company that they're partnered with, like Saitama, and they can kind of see how their launch is going and see, oh, we need to do this because they did that really well, and we need to do this because they did that really well, but we need to be more prepared in this area because it seems like people want to attack it over here in this aspect, because you can try and plan for everything, but you never know exactly how people are going to come at you in these different aspects of a launch as far as security attacks and stuff. So it was kind of nice, like I said, for them to have a role model in Saitama so that they can model their project launches and stuff like that off of the way that Saitama was doing it. I think that'll help them a lot. Looking over here at Facebook. Oh man, I don't want to confirm. Whatever. I won't show you the Facebook. They do have a Facebook over there, but yeah, for whatever reason, I haven't logged in on my computer in a minute or something, and it's like, I think it's because I'm on a different internet. I'm working with a friend for the next week or so, and so I'm using different internet than I'm normally on, and it's probably why it's like, we don't recognize you. You got to verify yourself, you son of a bitch. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you haven't already, come over, check me out on Facebook, or not Facebook, on YouTube, on Facebook if you want. On Twitter, you can follow me as well. And I'll get you information out as much as I can on Saitama, ImpactXP, Wafer, Shaman King Inu, any of the projects tied to SaitaMask. If you're part of the Saitama, Wolfpack community, and any of the projects that are tied to that, then you want to be part of the people that I follow and tweet about, definitely, because that's all I ever really talk about is all Saitama, ImpactXP, all their stuff. Same with YouTube. I pretty much only make videos over projects that are tied to them, or I have made a video for a friend of mine that's got an NFT collection of his own. They asked me to kind of be a part of and stuff. So, but you're never gonna see me sitting here just trying to make money off of you. And one of the things that's been coming up here lately, my integrity is not for sale. Right now, I've only got not quite 3,100 followers on Twitter, and I've got like 1,320 some odd subscribers on YouTube. But eventually, if I get to the point to where you think that you want to approach me and you think that you can pay me a certain amount of money and have me trash Saitama or Impact XP or any of the communities that I'm a part of that I know are sound projects, you might as well just like save your breath, okay? Because I'm telling you now, it ain't happening. Like, just not happening. I served my country after I graduated high school. I took an oath to defend my country, and you don't just live your life and take oaths and stuff like that and just quit living that life. Essentially, like, you always have a code of honor that carries on with you, I think, once you've been in the military and stuff. And for me, I feel like I have a personal responsibility to people, because they're looking to me for answers. Even though I'm not your financial advisor, they're still looking to me for answers on current news and stuff like that, and I can directly affect their money. And so there's a certain amount of responsibility that comes with that, and I want you guys to know that I will never be for sale, ever. Nobody pays me right now to do anything. I do this out of my own pocket. My computer, all my equipment has been purchased out of my own pocket. Nobody's paid for any of that stuff, But I'm not here for money, essentially. I am hoping that maybe this will be a way of me to transition over to a different career. I'm a disabled veteran, and I, substitute teach, and I've got some other things like that I do. But, it would be great to make this more of a full-time career. So eventually here, when my YouTube has enough watch hours, I probably am going to, monetize my YouTube. But it's not going to be in the sense like you see other folks out there. I'm not going to name names, but I'm not going to be sitting here asking you for donations and stuff like that. I'm not going to be having an address on my page here on Twitter that says for donations, put it here. I don't want that. I'll monetize my YouTube and stuff like that, and then if there's a project out there that feels like they want me to be their marketing person. I mean, I've got a degree in business and marketing from North Texas, and if they want me to be on their project or something like that, I would gladly consider, coming onto a project in some sort of official capacity. I'm not a developer, I don't really know the coding behind it all. I partner with people like that so that I can do that type of stuff of my own. Like I'm creating my own NFT collection, but I'm not the person that created it per se. I just hired somebody to do the art for me. I knew what I wanted. He created it after I told him what I was wanting. We're still working on it. It's a work in progress, essentially. And we partnered with another gentleman to help me do the smart contracts and all the coding and the website and stuff like that. So I know where my strengths lie and I know where my weaknesses are, and I am trying to partner with good young talented guys and gals in this business who have integrity and I can trust them, and we're just trying to create another project that hopefully someday will be listed on SideMask. That's my goal for my own projects going forward, So, but yeah, guys, I'm really glad to be here and having you join me on this adventure as we watch Saitama basically go from super high back down and then getting ready. I think we're poised to take off, and Impact XP is going to be along for the ride. Impact XP just hasn't been around long at all. And so right now, if you haven't already, like I said, do your research on Impact XP. Check out Jod. Check out Impact XP Official on Twitter. Kara. Who else? Saitama Princess. There's several people on that core team: Jod, Kara, and Saitama Princess and stuff. So those three are your main core team members of Impact XP at the moment. And then there's going to be, I'm sure lots of other folks tied to the project down the road. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Other than that, I will get this video cut for you all. And I hope that you've liked this video. Please do give me the thumbs up. And if you have not already, do subscribe to my channel. It'd be great to have you here with me as I make these videos. You'll get a notification every time that I do release a video. So, all right, guys, gonna do the Vlad the Chat official Impact XP bird call. Caw, caw. I gotta start seeing some of y'all put that on Twitter. Come on now.